Taking prescription medicine or undergoing medical procedures helps people get better every day. But some treatments can cause more harm than relief.
Attorney Clair Campbell from Campbell and Associates joins us to talk about medical-related injuries. Claire, thank you so much for being here.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for talking about this. Some people experience serious health issues from certain prescription medications. We hear about these things. Can you tell everybody what kinds of things can happen?
Sure. Well, if we've seen ads on televisions for any type of medication, some that are very standard and very normal that we take, at the end there's almost an auctioneer's type voice that comes on and says side effects can include all of these things: dizziness, nausea, diarrhea, blood pressure elevation, and then of course death at the end. So those are the things that more serious that we're looking at, particularly if there haven't been early warnings for medications, cancer development, heart attack, congestive heart failure, and then ultimately stroke and death. Wow. Those are the serious things that can come about.
But what about the drug Actos? What are you hearing about that?
We're focusing right now in our firm on people that have had this medication. It's been on the market since 1999. It's still on the market. It is an insulin sensitizer targeted at type 2 diabetes patients. The typical person that would potentially be a candidate for an Actos side effect will be people who, from 2011 forward, there was an FDA black box warning that said this drug is now causing bladder cancer. And so that's what we're looking at. Someone who normally, other than diabetes, is relatively healthy and has ultimately been diagnosed within the past year or so with bladder cancer. In 2007, heart attacks, congestive heart failure was listed by the FDA as something that this drug caused. So ultimately, physicians were pulling some folks off the medication that were having those type of problems.
Now, if anyone watching has serious health consequences or issues from the medication, what should they do?
Obviously, talk to your physician, because you more than likely need to be removed from that medication. And ultimately, particularly if bladder cancer has developed, you do need to speak with an attorney, and we would definitely welcome that phone call.
I mean, before you speak to an attorney, how do you even know you have a claim?
Well, you more than likely have had some sort of side effect. And if a diabetes patient has other types of doctors, a lot of times diabetes brings with it glaucoma, heart problems.
Has very ugly friends.
Yes, and so it is rare that you have just one type of medication that you're on. So sometimes a myriad of doctors and health professionals are looking at the chemistry compound cocktail that's going into your body with a variety of medications. Someone's going to recognize, or someone's going to have read all the panels of side effects. That patient more than likely is going to say, I've had these problems, and tests will be taken.
From Actos to, I want to talk about hip replacements.
Yes.
What kinds of complications can happen after a hip replacement?
Well, something that has been extraordinarily of concern lately, in 2000, metal-on-metal ball and cup hip replacements were being installed in patients. There is a big case going on right now, a trial actually in California. It's the first of its kind. These metal-on-metal devices have been pulled off the market because they have a 40% failure rate. And historically, the ceramic hip replacements or the plastic hip replacements in the first year about 1%. At 5 years, maybe a 5% failure rate in relatively healthy people. We're looking for runners, athletes is the typical patient that has these. Older people, of course, are going to get them, just wear and tear. But goodness gracious, 40% failure rate, boom. And the documents that have come in with this trial indicate that this was very well known, something that they should not have installed in these people. About 93,000 cases worldwide.
Wow. Clair Campbell, thank you so much. If you've been prescribed Actos and believe that it's caused serious health complications, or if you've received a surgical implant that you think is giving you complications, call Campbell and Associates today for a free consultation. The number is 704-333-0885. Again, 704-333-0885. Thank you for your time today.
Great.